Wake up, blunt. Brush my teeth, blunt. Breakfast, eggs, coffee, and a blunt. Drive to work, blunt. Come back home, blunt. Smoke again, go to bed, and dream about.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We are back with another episode of Blunt Kings. I'm your boy T.O. Vile. This is your boy.
You already know.
Welcome to Blunt Kings, motherfucker.
The name. This your boy A Omega with the funky dope flavor.
And we're back with episode 5. We're doing numbers at this point. How's your week been, A Omega? I know it's been kind of stressful as fuck. I know we've been going through a lot of shit. We've been driving all over the state. We've been driving all over the city. We're doing a lot of shit.
Four cornering it. We're four cornering it. You know what I'm saying? We've been keeping it square. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? We right in the middle of all of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it goes there for sure. Welcome back to another episode of the Blunt Kings. You know what I'm saying? Always there. Glad y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Without viewers like you know what I mean? We don't do this for ourselves. We do this for y'all.
And every week we're trying to master everything. We're trying to make sure that the audio level is good. We're trying to make sure that the visuals look good and that they're not blurring out.
This is old school. We doing it like good. Back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we look good. All right, so let's dive right into it. All right, we're going through everything in hip hop from the month of May from 1985 to 2025. This is the Blunt Kings. We are the hip hop historians.
Way it is, baby.
So let's go back to May 4th, 1985. Maintronix, the album, an early influential electro funk / hip hop release that helped shape the mid 80s sound of hip hop. Do you remember this album at all, Maintronix?
Well, yeah. I just, first thing I want to state there, Maintronix. Maintronix there, you know what I'm saying? But we all, back in the day, we used to call it Maintronix. You know what I mean? Just the easier flow of it, Maintronix, you know what I mean? That being said,
right.
It was a little bit brought into me in a later time of my life. Me personally, I didn't grow up with that, man. I was a year old when it came out, you know what I mean? So everybody that was listening to that was about like 16, 17 there. But that was still like around the same time, like Bambaataa, heavy in the 808s, heavy in the percussions, you know what I mean? But again, yeah, I can't touch too much bass on that one, but,
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of people mention
I'm trying to look for it. I'm hoping that this is an actual song from them because this is the only one that I could find on YouTube that actually had the word Maintronix spelled out. So let's see if we remember any of this. Sounds about right. See, I could hear a lot of new, even like Michael Jackson influence in this. Like, not them influencing Michael Jackson. I mean, Michael Jackson influencing them, but them influencing Michael Jackson possibly. As far as the beat, right?
Well, I mean, the beat's riding. It's on point.
This is the stuff that I would hear, like my mom. You'd probably hear your mom listening to.
Yeah, that's that latter 80s, early 90s kind of mix jumping. You know what I mean? It still had a little bit of that disco, had a little bit of that funk. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like the P-funk, you know what I'm saying? And as we transitioned into being children of the 90s, that turned into G-funk.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
shout out to Warren G. Shout out to DJ Quick.
That's that G-funk, baby.
Two main innovators when it comes to G-funk. Nate Dogg added his perfect vocals to it to make it sound so smooth and eclectic. But yeah, so actually moving along to the West Coast, May 27, 1985, just a couple weeks later, you know what I'm saying? Too Short drops Players, a significant album in defining West Coast street rap and early sound as well.
Bitch!
Yeah, we got...
Yo, Tech, where'd you go, man? Come on. Hey.
Hold on.
No, it's all good, man. Yeah.
I don't think... Oh, there it was one of my green ones for sure.
He had to put a...
Yeah, that was one of my green ones. So yeah, shout out to Too Short.
Man.
The first time I remember hearing Too Short, my dad had a little white cassette tape.
Jive.
Yeah, the Jive cassette tape. Yeah. And I believe it was the album that had Cocktails on it or
Life is Too Short.
Yeah, Life is Too Short.
That's the album.
Yeah.
Life is Too Short. That's what came out.
Players, the album was before that. I do not remember hearing it. I bet you go back to it. And it just, when rappers were rapping in the 80s, it was like how rappers are rapping in 2025, where they all kind of sounded the same. You know what I mean? Like it had that same, whatever they had to work with at the time. But now in 2025, they have a lot to work with, is my point. And you kind of see how the trend starts to sound the same now in 2025 like it did
1985.
in 1985, yes.
For real.
So what do you think of Too Short Players? Do you remember that album?
Too Short there? Yeah, man. That one, like I said, pardon me. That's that chronic there.
Yeah, hold on. Before you go on, this episode is brought to you by Harvest Foundation. We are blowing on some Blue Zushi today. Shout out to Harvest. This is how we roll.
Blunt Kings, baby.
All right, so let's get back to it. Too Short. What do you think about that?
Man, that one, I didn't so much mess with that one too much there. You know what I mean? Like I came in about the 95, 94, you know what I mean? Cocktails, all of that there. Life is Too Short. You know what I mean? That one kind of predated everything else that I knew. So that was still a little bit more pimp.
But that was
more pimp.
That was the upcoming of Too Short when he was out the trunk with it. Like many artists like Master P and Esham, when they were just selling shit out the trunk.
Yeah.
They're just Mac Dre when they were just rapping.
Super early, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Short came out in 83. You know what I'm saying? 85. That just come around the time when motherfucking Hammer was getting his shit in.
Right.
You know, when Hammer was getting his shit in, that was like, okay, because it had the dance, it had the funk. You know, everybody want to go to the club or the disco. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When Short came out with that shit was just super butter. No disregard. You know, I'm gonna say it how it is. I'm a pimp, and I'm gonna say it like you a bitch. And I pimped them hoes.
Fuck yeah. Too Short's one of my favorite rappers of all time, still doing his thing till this day. And it was really interesting. He was talking about this the other day. He made hit after hit after hit while he was coming up, right? But he never got his first smash hit until
Blow the Whistle.
Yeah, Blow the Whistle.
Blow the Whistle, man. Yep.
And he just says it just goes to prove that age means nothing in hip hop. You can go throughout your whole career and drop like hit like
after hit
street hits. You could drop love hits, whatever kind of hits. But
internet.
But when you get that smash hit,
features,
it could be 20, 30 years later, and then you could still be just as relevant as anybody else from day one till day now. You know what I'm saying? So moving along, May 16th, 1990, Ice Cube dropped America's Most Wanted, Cube's debut album, LP, post NWA Slit, and fundamental West Coast classic produced by Bomb Squad and Sir Jinx.
Man, I'm trying to think of that cover.
That was the like America's Most Wanted was like the like it was like kind of like black and white shattered kind of looking watch. Let me look it up.
Okay, because I remember, you know what I mean? I remember the toe tag. You know what I'm saying?
That one is Death Certificate, right?
Yep. And then we all remember the Predator because he was hitting that thing off of the, you know what I mean? Whatever he was doing at the time to, you know, inhale something.
Yeah.
And it had the skull on it. You know what I'm saying? Really dark, black and white, very morbid kind of CD cover. You know, almost like the same thing like how Cypress was doing at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
so it was this one where he was just standing there with the
that one there. That's when he has the beanie on and he got the buttoned up Dickie,
he got
black
the whole
up,
crew behind
you know
him.
what I'm saying? And everybody that's basically when he would do Lynch Mob.
Yeah.
That was Lynch Mob to the fullest.
Like
there,
when you watch the movie, when you see him going down the escalator and then they run into those other fools and they get in a fight, that was this era.
That was that was the first that they dropped with that, I believe.
Right. That was when he was doing No Vaseline and just coming out swinging on NWA. So yeah, shout out to Ice Cube, still doing big things to this day.
Raider Nation.
Yeah. I remember one time we were walking downtown and who was it? That was with somebody, and we ended up spending $95 on Ice Cube tickets at the fucking Sunshine Theater.
At Sunshine,
And,
95 at Sunshine.
And it was pretty dope. Like I gotta admit, like it was worth the $90. Like he brought his son out. They did the songs that they had together.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. So it was,
Oh shit!
yeah, it was
No,
pretty
just
cool.
kidding.
It was O'Shea, yeah, for sure.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's crazy.
But yeah, so moving along, May 13th, 1991, De La Soul drops De La Soul is Dead, an alternative / mainstream. Prince Paul produced this sophomore LP that remarked a deliberate move away from their earlier style and is widely acclamated. So this is the one where they started getting a lot of like recognition for doing so many years of this, that funky, eclectic mind rap, right? Like
It was centric.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was Afrocentric there. You know what I'm
Afrocentric,
saying?
yes, that's the word I was
at
looking
that
for.
time frame, we were all watching In Living Color. We were all watching Martin.
Homie, don't play that.
We was all watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yep.
Like on that. With that note being said, it was great. De La Soul was still there. They were still preaching the word. They were still bringing out that thought provocative hip hop.
Prince Paul, he brought out Do or Die. Am I correct? Or am I thinking about a different Paul?
No, you're thinking
Jay
of
Prince.
a different one.
I'm thinking Jay Prince, right?
Yes.
Okay, my
yes.
bad.
No,
All right,
you're
cool.
good. See, that's why we stay on our toes here, folks. There, you know what I'm saying? Like how we said here at the Blunt Kings. There, we know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff, but we don't know everything about everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're just trying to keep you all up in the tune there, so that way dementia don't set in and all that goodness.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get dementia.
No, oh man.
Well, just because I remember everything from like when I was like 2 years old till now.
it's fucking rough,
But
bro.
I can't remember the last thing that I
Yeah,
like
when's
10
your
minutes
birthday?
ago.
You know what I mean? Certain things like that. Like, hey, if you come from a big family, everybody's like, "When's the birthday, Grandpa?" You're like, "Hell, well, there's 30 of you. I don't know what the hell."
That's why we keep it organic. I know I drink a lot of Cokes and not that much water. I'm a horrible person. I'm a piece of shit. Please forgive me.
No, we got you, dog. You good, man.
Yeah, moving along. Speaking of organics, May 19th, The Roots dropped their album Organics. It's their debut, released independently in London. It's laid groundwork for live band hip hop and jazz rap fusion from then until now.
Again, also too, De La Soul. The Roots. There, you had Black Thought. You had Questlove. You know what I mean? They were very young. They're very up and coming. I would definitely say that they were very more jazz centric. They're not Afro centric,
but super hip hop though at the same time. Like the fact that Black Thought is considered one of the top 5 MCs of all time.
Woo!
And then Questlove, same with the drumming. He could drum anything, just he's like Travis Barker. You know what I mean? So
he knew how to write, he knew how to score, and he knew how to approach the drums.
Exactly.
When he heard a certain sound, and he could mimic it there, and that's the beautiful part of Questlove's skills and
the
abilities
Roots as a whole. Yeah.
Again, talking like homeboy.
All right, moving along. Yeah, when we start stuttering, we got to move along because that means we're getting too stoned and too stuck on the topic.
We're getting on top of it.
May 3rd, 1993, Wu-Tang Clan, Protect Your Neck drops. That's their first single, right? That's the re-release after signing with Loud Records, and it was a landmark moment in launching one of hip-hop's biggest collective groups of all time. I'm going to add that.
Yeah. Like I said a couple episodes back there, I mentioned, you know what I mean, number one East Coast, you know what I mean, one for me was,
the first Wu-Tang album.
the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They literally shifted a lot of the culture for me at that time, especially because there was so much stuff going on with that. East-West Coast.
The thing I loved about Wu-Tang is it was like a comic book. You opened it up and there was these 8 different characters. They all did their 8 different things, kind of like the X-Men or something. You know what I mean? But back then, and Method Man was probably the cleanest, sharpest style, radio-esque style, right? And they thought that Method was going to be the first one to fully take it, but then it was a U-turn, right? When ODB started blowing the fuck up. and then Method Man started blowing up, and then Method Man and Redman started blowing up, and then that was kind of like the
back and
start,
forth.
the back and forth,
There.
Raekwon blowing up, he dropping the most classic album with him and Ghostface with Built for Cuban Links. Just so many different pieces to the Wu-Tang puzzle and
Purple
how it
Tape.
and how it
You know what I'm saying?
how it all transpired. I was super impressed at the time. I was listening to ICP and shit still, but I knew who Wu-Tang was, and I respected him. And like what people think is like, oh, this guy just listened to alternative music and hip and ICP and Esham and shit like that, and didn't listen to nothing else. No. What I had on repeat was the horrorcore, but what I threw in the mix when I wanted to hear what I wanted to hear is when I threw in, the Big L's, the Nas's, the Wu-Tangs, the Method Man, the Redman. You know what I'm saying? Like when I wanted to go down every single path and give it all a fair shot, and I still do that till this day.
That's what we do, man.
The
We
music,
break it down state by state.
and today I don't even listen to horrorcore. Like right now, actually, I listen to like Larry June and G Perico, and who's the new one I'm listening to right now? I still go back and listen to like Smig Dirty. Shout out Smig Dirty. He has a new single out, Get Money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just always trying to keep up with my favorites. Like if they're like baseball players, right?
The old school, you bring it back there. You know what I mean? You gotta keep up with the knowledge of the old school.
And then I listen to Low Shimmy, and I listen to
The new.
Yeah, all the new shit. You know what I mean?
Of course, playa.
So yeah, moving on. May 19th, 1998. DMX. It's dark and hell is hot.
What?
We talked about this. I don't. It's like they're mentioning it again. I don't care. DMX is one of the illest MCs of all time. Rest in peace, DMX. Love the album.
RIP, man.
Was bumping it all the time at Bible study, like I said last episode.
Yeah.
So while they were bumping some other stuff, we are bumping DMX.
Told you my homeboy stole that CD from fucking Hastings, and then he gave it to me. So I was like, psst,
Hey.
all right, cool.
Rest in peace, DMX again. All right, May 23rd, 2000, Dilated Peoples dropped The Platform. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. This is definitely one of those ones that go with the Black Star album, that go with the Illmatic, Doggy Style, Chronic, whatever have you. All these classics, right?
Super
that
West.
A lot of people don't mention. And Dilated Peoples, Evidence, Iron Science, DJ Babu, just the illest trio in hip hop from the West Coast that made it sound like they were coming straight from the heart of New York City, but with like, I don't know, that was like one of Alchemist's dopest beats, right? It was
Yes.
Worst Comes to Worst, My Peoples Come First. Shout out to Alchemist. I know we missed a lot of shout outs that we could have gave you shout outs on. So shout out Al. I haven't forgot about
Got you, Alchemist, man.
You're one of my favorite producers of all time. If I had the chance, I would do a double CD with you.
And I play that at every family function, every family reunion.
Dude, Book of Rhymes is probably one of the illest hip hop beats in hip hop history from Godson. You know what I mean? And it was just like when Alchemist is in his Alchemist bag back then, like when Godson and shit was dropping, he was bringing together some of the craziest sounds with his beats. That you're like, these are not in beat machines. These are not even samples. And if they are, he's taking the sample,
Stretching it.
and he's stretching it, and he's
Slowing it down,
and he's
speeding
doing-
it up.
He's doing what he has to do to make it sound super chill. You know what I'm saying? So
We dig you, Alchemist,
Yeah,
man.
shout out
for
to
sure.
Alchemist for
Keep it
sure.
going, man. We need more music original.
yeah, May 8th, 2001. Me and you remember this shit. High technology. The producer's second album on Rawkus Records, acclaimed for soulful beats and bridging indie and mainstream. Yes. DJ High Tech, shout out DJ High Tech. Not a lot of people give DJ High Tech a lot of credit where credit's due for him.
The Natty.
Yeah, Cincinnati born.
Ohio.
He was one of the main reasons and main reasons for Talib Kweli's success. You know what I'm saying? When he dropped that Reflections album, right? That was like one of the dopest hip hop albums.
Reflection Eternal.
Yeah, Reflections Eternal. Yeah.
Yep. That was some dopeness on that one. I'm gonna take it over real quick there on top of that one there.
Please.
I still have it there. You know what I mean? Like when I heard them females, saying Chiqui, Kweli, you know what I mean? Like that whole Reflections Eternal there, DJ High Tech there. Me and you can go back and forth all day there, man. He had some hard hitters on that album there. You know what I'm saying? But
Remember that song where he sampled, or it was a beat actually, it wasn't even a song. He sampled his kid's toy. Like
Yeah.
the toy was making a noise.
Daddy, I got a beat.
Watch, I'm gonna look that up. Watch. Keep talking.
High technology is what it's called there. You know what I'm saying? DJ High Tech, High Technology,
No, I know.
Volume 1, baby.
This is actually volume
This is
2.
was it 2? Okay, because I remember I got 2 and 3. I got the purple one, the blue one, and then I got the red one.
Now 2001. Remember, this is when it dropped, and we were really into
Man,
hip hop at the time.
It had Devin the Dude on it. It had
Jada
Bun
Kiss.
B, Jada. It had Nas was on it there. It had man, come on, Ghostface Killer was on there. Josephine, like that was dope. You know what I mean? And that DJ High Tech at that time for us was just like, you know, just really, really up on the scene. He came in real fast.
Yeah.
And he accumulated a lot of stuff real fast. You know what I mean? A lot of fame, a lot of pizzazz, a lot of show. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, this industry's grimy there. The real ones that really make great shit.
They're not. No. Hold on. Now, you know what I've noticed, though? Now that Diddy's in trial, right? A lot of dope-ass music's dropping right now. The clips have just dropped probably one of the dopest hip-hop albums of the year that's going to be competing with, in my opinion, the likes of the Larry June 2 Chainz album. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I've only heard 3 songs so far.
So what you saying?
Yeah, I'm saying that's going to be top 5 best hip-hop albums of 2025 for sure.
So Diddy gone? Everybody away? Everybody out here putting out shit? Or what?
I'll tell you all this beat plays. Remember this one? He made this shit off his son's.
That's kind of hard. Let me hear that again one more time.
This beat's nasty too. So yeah, so what I was saying is now that Diddy's on trial and he's kind of away for a minute, it kind of opened up the floodgates for a lot of these real hip hop motherfuckers to come out and start dropping ill ass shit. So let's get back to it. Hip hop, drop everything, motherfuckers.
Real deal.
Now that Diddy's in there, drop everything like Diddy's gonna stay in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is Blunt Kings, motherfucker.
I feel you.
Drop all that shit, hip hop. Yeah. Yeah, so shout out High Technology was still one of my favorite hip hop albums of all
day.
time.
Salute.
But yeah, no, I think it's true though, dude. I think now that Diddy's tied up in all this legal battle, because you got to think, bro, his thumb was on.
He owned a lot of everything. He had his hand in everything.
And
He had his hand in everything.
not only that though, like his hand being in everything was given to him by you know how it goes. It got given to him and it got taken from him, right?
Yeah.
So when it was given to him, he was able to like literally pull the strings on. I'm gonna blackball you. I'm gonna blacklist you. You ain't gonna get no work in this town. I'm Diddy the badass. But we're gonna save that for the crash out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a different episode.
Yeah. So moving along. I've heard of this group or person. You're gonna have to tell me if it's a rapper, if it's a group. May 15, 2001, Cannibal Ox, The Cold Vein drops. LP debut on Definitive Jux.
Well,
Okay.
you know, the funny thing.
Okay, so this is like Aesop Rocks type.
Yeah,
homie.
yeah. The names are familiar as far as production there. You know what I'm saying?
So this is like Mr. Lift, Aesop Rock,
you
not
know,
ASAP Rocky, but Aesop Rock.
Definitive Jux there. Again, that's like really, really 2000-ish. AC Alone, Atmosphere. You know what
Slug.
I'm saying? All of that. Yeah. We kind of dipping
The
into that.
backpack rap, right?
Well,
That's what they called it.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think our shit was a little bit old school.
But that was that was the defining era of backpack rap because they all kind of
as
dressed,
far as like the time
they all
frame
kind of dressed
there.
like Roach from fucking Next Friday, right? You
I
know-
got
you know
okay,
what I'm saying?
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, cool.
But that one,
I'm
but
just
it's
being
cool. Like,
blunt. I'm not
but,
talking
I mean,
shit.
produced by LP. You know what I'm saying? LP there. I mean, everybody should know that.
Yeah, everybody should
Run
know
the
LP.
Jewels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Killer Mike.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like that's on some real stuff. If you up on par, you know what I mean. This is some
LP just
beginning of
didn't
the
pop
game.
up out of nowhere on Run the Jewels. He's been making shit for a long ass time.
He ain't just no. Oh yeah, he's just some little ginger cat.
Right.
No. Yeah. You know, and then again too, Definitive Jux there. They've been around for a while.
Right.
You know, they've been schooling your ass with a smile. So if you don't know who the fuck Definitive Jux is, y'all better go get that, man, because my homeboy, you know, turned me on to that back in the day. Shout out Dan Garcia there. Love you, my dog. You know what I'm saying? But on to the next. We got to keep it rolling.
All right, and we're back. All right, so May 13th, 2008, Foxy Brown drops Brooklyn's Don Diva or Dan Diva. No, Don Diva. Sorry, my eyes get kind of like blurry when I'm halfway through this bomb.
She's a Don Diva
of Blue Zushi from
Harvest there, man. That shit is fire there, y'all. Go get some there and check it out on your local Harvest location there right now in the AB. You know what I'm saying? ABQ.
Bro, they're so underrated, dog. They're like the Kendrick Lamar of dispensaries in Albuquerque, dog. Like literally, and like everyone else is kind of like the little B. I don't know.
You heard it here, folks.
All right, so yeah, Foxy Brown. Do you remember when she dropped this? This marked her comeback and return to relevance after personal/legal issues.
I mean, after the whole,
what was she in trouble
I don't
for?
want to say his name there, but
Who?
you know what I'm saying? After the whole Jay-Z,
Yeah. Oh,
break
yeah.
off.
Hey, we'll talk about that on the Crash Out too. But yeah, Jay-Z,
You know what I mean?
He kind of did the same thing where they did.
We drop hits and tell me how nasty can you get all the way from the hood to your neck of the woods. One thing you know for sure,
I'm
I'll be
16.
good. Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Exactly, dog. So like, you know what I'm saying? We grew up in that time there because we was around that era. We was around that age. So we recognized what was going on. And yeah, after that there, you know, she was kind of quiet. She didn't make any other music that was loud. She didn't come out any major there. She didn't have any Bad Baby. She didn't have any Ice Spice. She did not get to follow up. You know why? Because she knew something that nobody else wanted to know. But anyway, another episode.
Hey, moving on. We're talking about that on the Crash Out too. Like honestly, if there's like some conspiracies and stuff you want us to talk about on the Crash Out, throw them in any of the comments for Blunt Kings or the Crash Out.
Yep, we right here.
Hey, this is one of my favorite artists right here. May 13, 2014. Sincerely Yours by I Am Sue drops Bay Area debut album, blending West Coast style and mainstream collaborations and charting modestly. Honestly, he did pretty good. I like I Am Sue. I Am Sue is one of my favorite. Like, literally, you throw it on at a party with a bunch of girls and you guys are just getting your sip on or whatever the fuck. That shit turns into a fucking movie for sure.
Yo, I gotta say the same thing. You know, shout out to my brother-in-law Ruben. You know what I'm saying? You know who it is, Ruben.
Shout out Ruben.
I got you, dog. Man, me and you, we've been bumping that. And we've been jumping on that there for a long time. Anything that I Am Sue, he be up on, you know what I mean? He always does everything.
HBK.
Yep. He does everything good, correct, cool, chill. You know what I'm saying? He got something for the girls. He got something for the bounce. He got something cruise on the Ave too. You know what I mean? He always sets the mood.
He reminds me of like a smoother Neff the Pharaoh, if you will. You know what I mean?
And he's a good mimicker too. Like the other day, I heard him mimic E40 on some song. He was like, "Keep it a flip it, you know, my hemoglobin." And I was like, "What the heck?" And he did an actually pretty damn good rendition of the 40 water, man. And I was like, "Okay, I got you there." But yo, shout out to Ruben, man. That's the first time I hooked up with the I Am Sue, man. What up?
Hey,
all right, keep it going, keep
moving
it going.
along. May 13, 2022. Onyx versus everybody. Raw Energy. Return from the Queen's Crew. Oh, something else came on in the background. That was my bad. But yeah, Onyx, you know, slam. Do. Let the boys be boys. There's,
Federal Star.
Sticky Fingers.
Yep. Cannabis?
Yeah. No, Cannabis.
No, I'm just fucking with you, man.
He looked exactly like him. You're fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
I'm just fucking with you, dog. This Blood Kings.
If they made an Onyx poster and they put Cannabis, I would die, dog. I swear. That shit's fucking hilarious, dude. All right. Let's see who else dropped. Let's see. Kel Chris, Death Fame. Shape Up by Leaky Eli 47. I don't know. Those are like SoundCloud rappers or something. So we're gonna move on.
Legally.
May 10, 2023. Gunna, One of One drops. 5th studio album, featured high profile collaborations that helped him reestablish his commercial presence. Yeah, he had to reestablish himself after he got called the snitch many times. People walking up to him in the streets. And
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe he's,
don't do it.
Maybe he's the guy
Don't
that
do it.
disappeared. Yeah. Right. May 5th. Moving on. May 5th, 2023. IDK drops F65. Mainstream / philosophical album. It's a concept album inspired by F1 and Malcolm X. Received strong praise for lyricism. Do you know this album?
IDK, I don't know.
I was just gonna say this.
I don't know.
No, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Just
This list was long this week, so
2023 there, yeah. I mean,
as far
there's
as
so
doing
much
research
going on
for
there.
Some of these artists, I was like, I am too busy this week to like look this up. I'm gonna keep it to the ones
IDK there.
that we
I know he did that one song called Peloton. You know what I mean? I know that that's part of his arsenal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is one of his singles that he came out with there. You know what I mean? But again, too, yeah.
Let's move along to something we know. Atmosphere, May 5th. He dropped So Many Other Realities Exist Simultaneously. Jesus, that is a crazy, crazy title. And I didn't mean to use Jesus' name in vain at all, but like, So Many Other Realities Exist Simultaneously is my name on my album. Okay, guys, we're going to put that out. Atmosphere, wow. I love you, dog. That's a crazy album. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, that sounds like some crazy shit you pick up at fucking Whole Foods.
Well, look, and then this is why, because it's emotional, introspective. It was well received in the hip hop and indie rap communities. I like Atmosphere no matter what he drops, but that's just like god awful.
Don't be licking any more toads, bro. Yeah. Don't be licking any more toads.
He's hanging out with Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia a little bit too much on that album.
It's the Blunt Kings.
Yeah, May 2024, Vince Staples drops Dark Times, released introspective atmospheric work called his finest at Def Jam. Honestly, Vince Staples, really good artist. We like Vince Staples.
Got him there, Long Beach native. You know what I'm saying? Recognize him. I remember when he first started popping up there. You know what I'm saying? He was
that first song was sick.
Man, he had that black and white video, and that one, you know, definitely defined saying he's a rip. Said rip, you know what I'm saying? Like he was definitely known that he's affiliated there, but he was letting him know that he's still in the community, you know what I'm saying? All the houses, keeping it real with the Long Beach, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Did you know that Jay-Z and Puffy are Crips?
Jay-Z?
And Puffy.
Puffy a Crip there? California Crip, right?
Nah, they're like New York Crips.
They New York Crip? Okay. Well,
yeah.
You know, like Dave East, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're like, yeah.
They old school tied in.
Like, yeah. Just had to throw that in there. All right.
Moving on.
Mock Mommy. Have you heard of her? Mock Mommy? M-A-C-H?
Mock Mommy?
Or no, Mock Homie. Sorry.
Makami?
Makami? Anyway, moving on. Chief Keef dropped Almighty So the same day, May 17th. I like Chief Keef. Innovator in like drill, trap music type shit in Chicago. One of the most original dangerous rappers from Chicago. You know, can't say anything bad about Chief Keef, honestly.
Again too at this time there, you know, last year and stuff, my personal ear was directed towards a different approach. You know what I mean? Like I didn't grow up with the Chief Keefs or the
yeah, it was too hyper
for me. King Von's. Or, you know what I mean? I know they impacted a lot of cats there. XXXTentacion, you know what I mean? And again, too, my time frame, I am a little older there. And nothing bad to say about those cats there.
Imagine if we would have fell in like a deep-ass fucking Chicago drill rap hole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my God.
We would have been shooting everybody, dog. Like, you guys are lucky that we never listened to any of that shit.
No. We had other stuff.
Yeah. I was listening to instrumentals and Found Larry June at that time. So you guys are super lucky for sure. All right.
On to the next.
Yeah, same day. Ghostface Killah dropped Set the Tone. Guns N' Roses. Wu-Tang's Veteran. His May album praised for staying sharp after 30 plus years. His voice has gone a little bit. I'll give it that.
His voice is good, but his lyrics are still concrete as a Grammy walks on. No, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's even been argued that his lyrics by themselves, like the way he writes out his lyrics, he is the best rapper of all time, like next to Andre 3000.
He is a juggernaut. Yeah. He's a juggernaut when it comes to that. Like if you want
an original
with the East Coast swag and everything, you know what I'm saying? Don't let him get on his wallabies and his baggy pants and don't fake those
baby mama calling me because I threw on my wallabies and
yep, supreme clientele there.
I got all the genes.
Wild out, baby.
Yeah, like it's just crazy. Like you could see why people like Action Bronson would bite a style so sick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm, and I'm sorry, Action Bronson, your style is dope too, but like the format, you know, it's Ghost.
We remember.
We remember that shit. Let's see. Moving on. Ooh, I've been wanting to get to this. This guy is up there with, like I said, like with the Raekwons and who Ghostface Killers and Big L's, and he dropped a lot of albums this year. Boldy James, man.
Boldy James, okay,
Boldy
yeah.
James and-
Boldy James and like Bumpy Knuckles, right? They used to
Boldy
do, like,
James
some,
is like this. He's that guy that's rapping on all the Alchemist beats. Super gangster. I think I'm pretty sure
he's part of like Snow Goons.
I have no
Like,
clue, dog.
you know,
I just know
Apathy
I just know him as Boldy James, and
Okay,
that's all
okay.
I've been bumping since I heard of him. Because like somebody, I saw a reel, and it was somebody really good that said nobody's had a run this past couple of years more than Boldy James. And I think it was Alchemist that said it, and I was like, "Oh, if Alchemist said something like that, I was like, I gotta see who
Like,
this
who
guy
the hell is this guy?
And so I started bumping Boldy James, and I was just like, "Holy shit!" Like this guy, he's like Larry June and Big L had a baby. You know what I mean? And that's the best way I could put it. And those are two of my favorite rappers. So like, you have a baby like Boldy James, and I'm just like, I'm super infatuated with the
okay.
lyricism, the beat choices.
So Boldy James,
the way you take the song. Shout out Boldy James. He dropped So check this out. May 2nd, he dropped Boldy James and Real Badman conversational pieces, right?
Okay.
And then he dropped Boldy James and Chuck Stranger's Token of Appreciation. And then May 2nd, oh yeah, Token of Appreciation. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, I think that was but still, to drop 2 albums with 2 dope ass rappers like that, super sick, and produced is super sick. It's just, I don't know. Boldy James, you guys got to go see him. Check him out.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
We appreciate that.
Everybody go stream Boldy James if you guys are watching this right now. Like, he definitely deserves it for sure.
Lend him your ear.
All right. So May 15, 2025, Snoop Dogg drops Is It a Crime? 21st studio album. Jeez. 21 albums, Snoop. I'll congratulate you for that. 21 albums is pretty impressive.
Yep.
We did what? We did like 7 albums and 1 mixtape in a matter of 3 years or something like that.
28
like,
albums in 1 year, Master P there.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, too short there. You know what I mean? As far as longevity
E40
goes there. Though, I mean, E40 would come out with at least, he was catching up there when he started doing the brochures.
Yeah, E40 has to have at least one of the most album drops ever.
AM shift, night shift.
But yeah, Is It a
overtime.
Crime? I heard the album. I heard the single that came out with it. I wasn't really impressed, dude. Like, the Snoop I like is Doggy Style Snoop. Pause. Like, Doggy Style Snoop is probably the best version of Snoop that anyone's ever gonna get ever. Maybe Dogfather Snoop, maybe Last Meal, or no. Last Meal, right?
Yeah, Last Meal there.
Meal
Yep,
Snoop,
yep.
maybe. You know what I'm saying? But like, as far as like genuine, authentic, freestyling Snoop that's saying whatever comes to his mind, and it's not just a bunch of what everyone wants to hear him say.
Witty. You need that witty shit again.
Yeah. We need that shit back, Snoop Dogg. Like,
Need that witty snap up on him, cuz.
Yeah, like, I know you like making commercials with Martha Stewart and shit, but like, dog,
Wow, Spicker.
like,
wow.
Is money really more important after you made so many millions to not go back to your fucking roots and drop another Doggy Style? Like, drop a Doggy Style too with Dre and keep it fucking corrupt and Daz and
shit, Spicker, you got enough money, man.
dig through AI and create a Nate Dogg hook for you. Like, come on, dog. Like,
Bring back the cuz holographic and everything, man.
Do a Homies Can't Have None, whatever. Ain't No Fun Part 2, dog. Like, you got to do something crazy, bro. Like, Snoop, like, I am tired.
We want you back, Snoop.
I am tired of seeing 50-year-old Snoop with the same.
We miss you, man.
With the same radio style.
Hey, Snoop, we miss you, man.
Yeah. All right. May 2nd, 2025. Benny the Butcher. Hey, the Butcher's coming. Drops the Excelsior. Is that how you say it? Excelsior?
You are correct.
All right. Surprise album released on. Let's see. It was the return with Boldy James, Styles P, produced by Harry Fraud, Derringer, etc.
I gotta say, Harry Fraud has been pretty active now. You know what I'm saying? He had a little downtime there right now. You know what I mean? I've been listening to a lot of projects with him there. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I really, really, really dig Harry Fraud as a producer is that he, you know, really sticks to the MPC. You know what I mean?
Bro, the MPC
and
is
if you know Harry Fraud,
SP20 or whatever,
that guy used to be in so many MPC battles. You know what I mean? Where he'd pull up bring the MPC and make a beat on fly. You know what I'm saying?
Benny the Butcher Sick. We had the pleasure of going out to the concert when he was.
Oh,
here
that's
at the
right.
El
You and
Rey.
DBG.
Me and DBG hit the streets with some
Yeah.
street interviews at the request of the radio station. They just wanted somebody out there to do some stuff. So
On
we
the
did.
fly.
So we
Yeah.
caught some footage of all the people performing. We did some street interviews. It was a good time. We got in for free. I love that shit. Like when people are just like, "Oh yeah, can you do some street interviews? We'll give you some tickets." I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll do all that shit."
Easy.
And it's more to help you guys out and to get our name out there too. So it's like cross promotion to me. So it's fun. Like I like to get out to the community if it's worth both of our
We like
time.
to canvas all day, baby.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. So, all right, dude. Top 5. What are we gonna do? Oh, Dirty South albums. Top 5.
That's right. Last week we
We have 13 minutes to go through this. The top
easy
5.
peasy. That ain't no thing there for sure. I mean, the South there. I mean, really didn't pop off for us until 90.
No.
97. I mean, like if we talk about, want to be a baller, that was still like 95, 96 there.
Yeah.
But as far as being, I mean, there was
But we
one
were
song that
bumping
did that
Master
there.
P though too at the time. You got to think. Remember,
Master P was still like, well, I mean, that was Ice Cream Man, but he was still doing shit with the West Coast.
but it was still down south. Anyway,
It was still
so
south.
when
It
we
was a
got into like
collabo.
Dirty South, like Pastor Troy. You're right. It was more like freshman year, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like 2000. We'll say that, right? Like 99, 2000.
99, 2000s there
And
for sure.
maybe even 98. But I want to say 99, 2000 would probably be a little bit
The
more
Midwest
accurate.
was taking over too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember the first Ti album, what was it, Trap Music.
Uh-huh.
That was one of our favorites. I remember let's see. So let me go through it. All right, let me see. Top 5. I'm gonna say my 5 is gonna be Trap Music from Ti.
Okay.
4 is gonna be I'm gonna give it to 2 Chainz. Pretty Girls Like Trap Music.
Oh shit.
3, I'm gonna give it to Outkast, Southern
Playlistic Cadillac funk
Playlistic
music,
Cadillac
yeah.
music. Yeah. 2 is gonna be. This is where it gets hard. 2 is gonna be.
Say how you feel, baby. Say how you feel.
Name off some rappers.
Name off some
No. Because I'm thinking of albums, right? I'm thinking top 5 albums. I'm not thinking the rappers. I'm thinking the
Okay,
albums.
well, how about if I do a lyric and you might pick it up?
All right, let's see.
All right, there. Let's go. Take that shit to trial, bitch.
Oh yeah, Mr. Biggs. I'm gonna have to give that single by itself. It's gonna be my number. What was that? Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be my number 2, Mr. Biggs. And the number 1 is gonna be. I want to say.
Bring it out you feel, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of really good.
You already know, man. Come on, it ain't that hard, man.
No, there's one out there that I'm missing, and I'm gonna hate myself if I miss it.
And I didn't even do that with no effect.
No,
just
I'm gonna say.
Man, I'm gonna have to turn up if you don't do that, man. I'll have to turn up right now if you don't get that.
Who do you
first
think
one.
would be my? Let's do this. Who do you think would be my number 1 Dirty South rapper? If you know,
If I knew you, which I do know you asking the wrong question because I know you'd be the.
Project Pat.
That-
Okay,
come on,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, Project Pat. You're
As
gonna be
far
my.
as your
You're gonna be my
lyricism
number
goes,
1,
the
and
way
I'm.
you talk about
And I'm
it,
so
man.
sad that you stopped rapping, but I understand. I
Where you-
totally
you had to-
totally understand. Sometimes the gang violence that and the music that comes with it and the negativity that comes with it, and you don't want to keep putting that out there, especially after what happened. So rest in peace to your son, definitely. And yeah, Project Pat, you're my number 1 favorite down south rapper of all time, straight up. All right, go ahead, Chris.
All right, man. I'm gonna keep going like this there, straight up with the South. Gotta keep it number 5 with the I want to say the Juvenile.
400 degrees.
Yeah. That was the one there just because I was a young little knucklehead. Everybody was jamming at the girls, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, I have a funny story about that song.
That's what I'm saying.
When Back That Ass Up first came out, shout out to my, and I know we always going to shout out Lucas and Diego because they were really pivotal in showing us all this hip hop shit. They're like, bro,
We love y'all.
stop listening to ICP, bro. Listen to this.
This is better.
And this is better, or whatever. So when they one night we were listening to Back That Ass Up, and I think someone had like dirty underwear in the fucking hamper. It was probably Lucas or whatever. Sorry, Lucas. I know you were young. But I was like, you got some dirty drawers? Yeah. On the floor? Yeah. Gotta pick them up some more? Yeah. No, yeah. And we were just going off on that fucking whole tangent like all night, dog. Like it was so fucking hilarious.
So you guys were rapping off the
I was rapping. I was coming up with the shit. I was like, you got some dirty drawers? Yeah. On the floor? Yeah. Better pick them up some more? Yeah. Little whore? Yeah. I don't know what I was saying, but I was going off and everyone was laughing because like when they used to get me stoned back then, like my voice would turn 10 times deeper than this because I was going through my voice change.
Yeah.
And it was bassy,
you were young,
and it was bassy as fuck. So like
baritone in it.
It was like Brenton times 3. Like anytime I got stoned, it was like 3 Brenton basses inside of my throat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Octaves.
Pause. But anyway, so we were just teasing each other like fuck. So go ahead, number 4.
Number 4 there. Gotta say, Trick Daddy.
What was the name of the album?
Trick Daddy there. The original one that you don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? That was an old school one. But just Trick Daddy in general there. I don't know what this world, baby, cause I'm a thug.
See, he was one of the original like Miami Dade County gangsters that made it rapping, and
he's like
opened up the door for people like Kodak Black.
I would say Rick
even
Ross,
the Island Boys and shit. You know
like
what I mean?
Rick Ross right now is
Rick
like
Ross,
how we came up with Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy was our Rick Ross.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And before that, you had Uncle Luke. If you want to go back, 2 Live Crew. Yeah. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, pop that coochie, Yeah,
all right, cool.
That's real.
Hey, so all right, cool. All right, so that was your number 4.
That was
Trick
number 4.
Daddy.
Number 3 there, for sure, definitely on the South. Goody Mob,
the whole Goody Mob,
everything Goody Mob.
All right,
everything Goody Mob there for sure. They was tight. Goody Mob, that was my shit.
CeeLo,
all of them.
Or I'm thinking Dungeon Family, or is it the same thing?
No. The Dungeon is when they hooked up with the Outkast.
Okay, so they were a Dungeon Family when Goody Mob linked up with Outkast.
When Goody Mob linked up, and that's when.
See, I just learned something
That's
new.
when Killer Mike hooked up. With
I
them
knew
as
that
well.
they were all together, but I was like, I didn't know that's what made the difference.
Dungeon Family.
Okay.
I be all night now. I be on it. They straight up pimp it. You know, cause you can find me in the A.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. Yeah, that was that one. Number 2, definitely got to be of all time. From the South, like that, man. I used to be like super 808 bass there. Me when I heard, because like I said last time we were talking about the 808s. DJ Smurf, if you don't know who DJ Smurf is, he changed his name in the early 90s there. You know what I mean? He changed his name from that. He turned into Mr. Kale Park.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
He's
right,
the famous producer, Mr. Carly Park.
That's right.
He had some of the
Carly
baddest 808 beats there, booty shaking, rump shaking music there back in the day, and I still remember all that. Girls. You know what I mean? It was just like it reminded me like BMF, like Big Meech, you know what I mean? Like the Atlanta college party days, you know what I mean? Like back in the early 90s.
The Freaknik.
Yeah, exactly there. For the colleges. Number 1. Mafia.
All of 3-6 Mafia.
Everything, you know what I'm saying?
Every fucking one of them.
All of them,
Even
man.
Crunchy Black.
Man, Crunchy there. Coops Tanika. T-Rock.
He can name them all.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to go there, man.
No,
That's
keep going. We have time.
For sure, we got Coops Tanika there. We got Crunchy. We got Infamous there. We got Pata. We got Paul. We got Infamous there. We got LeChat. We got Boo. We got, man, let me tell you, we got also Fraser Boy. You know what I'm saying?
You forgot Juicy J.
Man, Jay the main though. I mean, that's the main one everybody know, man.
Yeah, you have to say him though.
Man, Juicy J, man.
Who else? You said Fraser Boy, Juicy J.
Fraser Boy, Juicy J. We got Lil Watt and And forget one more. Man, you fucking with me, man. Come on, get me, man.
No, you did pretty good.
I'm
Honestly,
trying to get it, man.
I'm not gonna lie, that was good, dog.
Man, I'm trying to get it
2
in.
blunts of the fucking blue sushi from Harvest. That's fucking impressive.
And
for
we
sure.
still doing it because I'm a mafia head there. Been there, like I said, man, before the Hypnotized, man. They was Prophet Posse. And I give them a real big, hug and props because them cousins.
Welcome to Blunt Kings, motherfucker.
Man, them motherfuckers said, man, I'll hug them and be like, man, y'all shift to the culture, cuz.
Yeah.
20 years now, you can hear all them songs there. You're still fighting them.
Motherfucker said hug.
Give me a hug. Mhm. Give me a hug.
You're watching Blunt Kings, Albuquerque's first bluntest podcast.
I told y'all.
I'm Tio Val. This your boy.
Hey, Omega, man.
With the funky dope flavor, man. Hey, so we just wrapped up the month of May. This is episode 5. We're doing it every fucking month for every single month until we're done. And then
To the end of the year.
And you know what we're gonna do next? We're gonna do
Another year.
another. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, I can't even tell you. Like it.
And some other.
The way we're gonna do this is it's gonna make you guys mad because we're just gonna keep going 12 and then 12 and then 12 and then 12 and the way that we're gonna do these 12s you're just gonna hate us at the end of it for sure.
So trip out.
Yeah, I can't believe they came up with another way to do 12 episodes, man. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to talk about Blake's again. Oh my God! Can we go get a chimichanga?
I think I need to find something original, brother.
Yeah. It's time to be original, guys. The Zia symbol's actually coming for a cease and desist from the Zia Pueblo. I've been reading about that. I don't know if it's how true it is. People are saying that judges aren't gonna sign off on it, bro. What are they gonna do? Taking off the flag or
Like
what?
I said, there's a lot of people around here fighting for that there. So
This is Blunt Kings. Yo, we're out of here. Until next week, we're coming back with what's after May?
June.
Ooh, all the June shit. So yeah, next episode, everything June. Hey,
Welcome to Blunt Kings, motherfucker.
and we're out.
Wake up, blunt. Brush my teeth, blunt. Breakfast, eggs, coffee, and a blunt. Drive to work, blunt. Come back home, blunt. Smoke again, go to bed, and dream about